One thing that sucks about this mount I have, it's going to be real hard to get the right angle here. I thought this would work perfect. It's not going to. There's nothing for it to hook onto. Good morning, Chris. Working. Trying to get my mount set up here. I got a little foam mount. But I don't know where I'm going to put it so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. Need to find something to weight it down with. Aha! I know what I'm going to do. Hopefully it works. I know my boss about to be like, what are you doing? You're wasting time. Trying to get people my age interested in what I'm doing so they want to join the industry. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing today. This is actually going to be a cool one. So if I could get it set up proper, this one's going to be real cool. I'm going to zoom it in and hope that it doesn't fall. Otherwise, we're screwed. I don't need to be there. So we're kicking springs. These springs get made on a machine without the loops. I'm so zoomed in, it's really hard. We're putting loops on them, so they're going to look like this when they're done. So let me get my glasses on here. Get sitting up against the machine proper. You guys hear me okay? Let's go. I'll be checking it out, Chris, if I have the time. Hopefully, I should have the time. So, usually I'm just like sitting here. If I'm not streaming, I don't mind watching somebody else's stream while I'm working, you know? It's hard to type, though. I gotta keep taking these gloves, don't let me type. So, if I don't answer you, that's why I'm not answering. But I'll be there. I'm also going to pull out my Typhon today. I've dropped the 3S system in it last night. I don't know if you saw that. That spur gear, dude, it was the death of me almost yesterday. By the way, my foot's on a pedal down here, so I kick the pedal, this comes down, and it hits the loop. So you stick it in the hole, twist it. Stick it in the hole, twist it. Bam, that's what you get. But yeah, the spur gear, when I looked up 10 different videos, I didn't realize, and I didn't know, it might say it on my box somewhere, I don't think it did, but I have the newest version of the 550 mega brush, and I guess there was like 2 or 3 versions, and the things they changed were like the spur gears and stuff like that, pinions, so without knowing it was going to be different, a slipper delete. Yeah, I don't know much about that. I have to look into it. I know those cars have a lot of issues with the slipper. It's going to need an upgrade eventually. I went to a smaller slipper and a bigger pinion, but everyone still says it's going to get chewed up, so we'll see. I don't mind. I got it. I inherited it from a homie, so I don't mind messing it up and fixing it back up after that, you know. See how it works. Get a diagnostic myself before I go doing anything crazy. Make sure you guys double tap your screens and subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. We hit 400 last night. But yeah, man, that Typhon, it's going to rip. Oregon parts are coming. Verizon sent out my ESC. Should be here today, actually, I think. Going Gonna go practice mini Z racing today. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna get to actually race, but this weekend because I have some other plans. Going to see Disturbed in 3 days race. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're still low. We're low in the ranks, but you know we're building, and I'm trying to grind. I got a video scheduled every day, a short I should say, a short scheduled every day for the next 8 days. I'm trying to stay a week ahead on shorts forever, maybe a month. I'm trying to get a month ahead, and then once I get a month ahead on shorts, I'm gonna start making sure I get a video, long form video, or two down a week, whether it's something about this or it's something about RC, or I'm reposting a homies video. I gotta start getting a hold of people. I want to start making a compilation of my favorite people I watch every week and go through their videos and maybe cut some stuff out and bring attention to everybody else that I enjoy watching. But I gotta get people to send me videos because YouTube doesn't allow you to just start downloading stuff without a watermark on it or paying for it. Trying to see if can I zoom this in closer, would it look cooler? See a little bit better. I just won't be able to hold anything up really. I have to hold it all the way back up over here. 9 people in the house. Double tap your screens. We got 1 like. We should have 10. Quit standing on that wall, people. This is the boring stream for today. We're going to do a real one later. Pull out the Typhon, do a little test run, make sure it's working. See if it's going to catch on fire right away or what. It's wet outside, so we're not doing nothing crazy. We're just going to cruise around, make sure it's got a feel for the car. I'm not going to run it into any poles today. Steady but surely, that's what I'm talking about. Got your Gorgon spur coming in today. Oh, your Gorgon spur, yeah, it's awesome. I'm happy. I can't wait to see you running that thing again because you were. That's one of my favorite cars to watch you run because you care about your cars. Like you run them hard, but you don't run them to kill them like I do a lot of the time. There's nothing wrong with that. To each his own, right? Everyone enjoys the hobby in their own way, but I want to say I got really into your channel when I was watching your stuff, but I don't think I subscribed yet. But when you got that Gorgon is when I really got into your channel, and I think I subscribed because you were just beating that thing up, and I really liked watching it. Back flipping it off every curb and wall you could find. You were doing that with your Granite Grom too. That also got me really into your channel. Oh, it's his Gorgon, that's why. You should buy a second one, dude. That's one of those cars too. I recently noticed if you could find the can that fits properly, or you have the parts to make anything fit properly, that truck accepts pretty much anything too. Like it's gonna run good on a shitty system, or it's gonna run good on a good system. That's one of Arma's best trucks. I don't care what anybody says. My buddy was amazed that I broke it, and I'm like, well, I went full speed into something and hit the arms in the 30-degree weather. So, I mean, it made sense the way it broke. I knew it was going to be broke. Before I even saw the wheel hanging off, I said, it's broke. I heard it. So I'm doing 40,000 of these. That means I got to kick each one twice. That's like 80,000 kicks. And I've only done in the last 3 days almost 6,000. So that tells you anything. We'll be sitting here for a while. That live was messed up. It didn't have me laughing. That ruined my next 2 hours when I did that. It just sucked because I've been spending the whole week working on it, and then get it out. What really defeated me is that I took it to that skate park Sunday and did almost everything I could to break it, and it didn't break. And then I did that, and it broke. That's why I was mad. I wasn't really mad that it broke. I was mad that I did everything to break it the day before and it didn't break. And then the next day I do something stupid like that. So I was just like mad at myself for being stupid. You know, it happens. It's gonna happen regardless. Those things are gonna break eventually, but it shouldn't have broke like that. I went back and clipped it, Chris. A video's already pre-posted, but I don't think it's coming out for like a week. So watch for it, boss. Make sure you share that one. Share that one with somebody. Yo, I know you're always doing the afternoon bashes. Um, I'd love to do one together one day. Like when you're at the skate park, if we could schedule one together, you could host it, of course. It's your thing, bro. You take the wheel. But I would love to co-host with you, and I'll pull something out and just drive around my driveway, or go down to the church. You see the few spots I go to. I got two nice church parking lots by me. One's way bigger than the other, but one's way flatter than the other. The short one, of course, is flatter. But then I got a bunch of big fields I could go to. I got like 5 different skate parks I could go to. I just try to stay away from there when I'm by myself because I break everything. And I don't have my other friends to watch to do stupid stuff. I end up doing the stupid stuff. Need to get my granite ground going. Tomorrow night I might do that. Chris, just wait. If you didn't go back and watch that skate park live, dude, I have like 10 clips to cut out of that. Just wait till you see some of those things. My buddies were sending their Traxxas, I think they're Traxxas slash UDRs or something like that. All-wheel drive. I don't know if those are 2 different cars that I just said. I don't know, but they're Traxxas slashes. They're all-wheel drive. They were sending those things full speed up the ramp, letting them land upside down. I couldn't believe it. So Chris, I haven't tried it, but when you go live, somebody was talking to me. There is websites we could use. What's up, RC Fanatic? Welcome, man, boss. Happy Hump Day. Double tap your screens, everybody. There is websites we could use where like I send you an invite and then we're using like a third party website to do it, but it's I think that's a little harder to do on mobile. Someone needs to have a PC to kind of manage it. But then there is an option for us to go live together. I've never used it, so I don't know how it works. But I imagine once I click that go live together, it's going to ask me who I want to go live together with. So you just set up all your description, your title, all that. Then I would type in your name. I think it would alert you. You accept it. And then I start the live at whatever time and it pulls us both in, I believe. And yeah, it'll be like a split screen live, I believe. We should try it. You let me know when a good time for you is. Probably a weekend day would be best for me. I know usually you go live at the same time, but if we wanted to do that on a weekend, my girlfriend works a lot, so I got my 2 young kids. It's hard for me to pop outside if my kids are not being supervised by somebody else. But if we could maybe try to do it a little earlier, that would be great. On like a Saturday or Sunday, My girlfriend don't ever start work the earliest. I think like 10 o'clock. So that's 11 for you. It's not too early because I'm an hour behind you. Um, we could start at like 8:39 and do a little hour bash session. That'd be awesome. Yeah, dude, I'd be down. Let me know. You want to write my email down and send me an email? I'll tell you my email real quick. You could send me an email with your um, schedule or whatever. Just send me an email saying, hey, so I have your a way to get contact with you other than YouTube. If you don't want to give out your number or anything, that's totally understandable. I get that, especially on here. Don't do that on here. We could email first, and you could give me that stuff later. Um, But yeah, here, write my email down and just send me an email saying what's going on. And then, or send me your phone number or whatever you want to do, man. I'm a trustworthy person. I ain't gonna DDoS you or come after you or nothing like that. Put Apple tags on your RC car so I could come get them, you know? No, I'm just kidding. But, or am I? Dun, dun, dun. But anyways, yeah, man, we'll have to try it. We definitely gotta try it. So here, write my email down. Let me know when you're ready. And this goes for anybody that's always hanging out. It's Cubby Fan, CUBBYFAN 147 at yahoo.com. I'll go one more time. Cubby Fan 147 at yahoo.com. C as in cat, U as in UFO, B as in bear, B again as in bear, Y as in you, that's Cubby, and then F as in fan, A as in apple, N as in near, 147 at Yahoo. Awesome, boss. Yeah, just send me an email saying what's up, whatever info you want to put out there in the world to me. Yeah, we'll get it done ASAP. And it doesn't have to be this weekend. It don't have to be tomorrow. It could be in a month from now, man. You know? Whenever you're ready, I'll try to be ready and we'll do it. I'll go to the skate park with my 3S Mojave while you bring your 2S out, and I'm gonna make you a believer. I need new tires so bad. I'm kind of, I need to stop for a month. I really need to take a month of not buying any RC stuff. But I keep breaking stuff. So like I haven't really bought any RC stuff. All the stuff I keep buying is stuff I need for replacements. I got your email. I will open that up later. I got it, boss. I just saw it pop up at the top of my phone. So RC Fanatic. I got a whole box of springs on my left side here. There you go, springs. They don't have loops on them. But we're kicking them to have the loops on them. See the loops? So check it out. I take one. There's a hole here. You put it in. And you twist it. You see it twisted? And then it stops. It knows to stop on that plate. Then you just kick a pedal that's down here. Very easy. It's all manual. There's no power to it or nothing. It's all just you're using your own weight and strength. Yeah, and then you're putting these loops on. Make sure you guys double tap your screens. Got 16 people in the house and we only got 2 lights. That means 14 of you guys are just standing around with your arms crossed. What's going on? Get off the wall. Urban Legend wouldn't allow you to sit on that wall. I'm not going to allow you to sit on that wall. Shout out Urban Legend RC. Shout out RC Fanatic. Shout out Chris Rodriguez. Make sure you guys all check each other out. RC community. You got to show support around here. That's how it goes. Not just for me, but for your fellow RC community members. Takes a village. Rome wasn't built in a day. Chris, I have no idea. Someday I'll do a video around here of like, you guys got to stop asking me what these springs are for because look at all these. How am I supposed to know? There's like thousands of different springs around here. Sometimes it's in the name. So like there's ones like Hobby Horse, which go to like a hobby rocking horse thing. Screen door springs, which obviously go to a screen door. But then there's ones like this that have a name 80369SCS. Good luck. Good luck figuring that out. Just something custom. Could go for anything. We do springs and coils. So like all this stuff is inside your RC cars, like the coils. Any of your electronics at home have the coils in them pretty much. Any fans. So But yeah, as far as this one, I have no idea. No idea what it's for. Most of the time, we don't know unless they tell us. And even if they tell us, a lot of time it doesn't matter, so it just gets disregarded. Sometimes it's a matter of like getting the blueprint in production and they just make it. They don't care what it's for. They just want to get it on the machine, ran, and off the machine so they could do the next one. But I'm always asking that same question around here, and nobody could tell me most of the time. Should I try to zoom it more? What do you guys think? If I do and it doesn't look good, I mean, I will if you guys want me to, but if it doesn't look good, let me know so I can zoom back out. But I feel like this is a pretty, as good as I'm going to get it. It might start not focusing if I zoom in too much. Zoom it out? Yeah, we were there and I felt like you couldn't see it that good when it was zoomed out. You tell me. What up, Big Easy? Welcome in. Double tap your screens, everybody. Good morning. Happy hump day. RC Fanatic, you tell me where you want the camera, boss. So, if you want me to zoom out more or zoom in, I will. You like this better? Yeah, it's a little less blurry. Checking in from work. Shout out Big Izzy RC. Make sure you guys all check out Big Izzy. Like I said before, if you missed it in the past, we're on the road to 500 subs, so subscribe. We're going to be looking for moderators soon. As soon as we get to 500, I believe, we're going to be adding some wrenchies in this chat. So if you want to be a wrencher, you want to be one of the mods, make sure you hang around, earn the trust, be respectful, keep communication going in the chat, talk to your fellow friends in here, share the stream with people, get it popping, you know. We got to have a reason to mod. Right now, I know all you guys. I know nobody's going to act a fool. And if you do, you know, it'll be friendly, joking banter, so I ain't going to have to do nothing about it. Well, you never know. We might get someone in here trying to ruin all our days. Yeah, RC Fanatic, I see what you did there. I've been messing with Urban all week. Every time I type in his chat, I put a wrench before it. Make me a mod. Somebody's got to get in there. I'm telling y'all got to start a petition for me, because I can't be the one I can't petition for myself. Going on vacation. Hey, it sounds like he's going on staycation, RC Fanatic. He said vacation, so he's not working, but I don't think he's going anywhere because it sounds like he's going to be working on that grind. Good for you, Big Izzy. That's what I did too. My last little time off, I was sick, but once I started feeling better, I'm like, I got to get out of this house, breathe some fresh air, and I would go outside and try to get as much content as I could. And then when I went back to bed rest, I edited all the videos, and yeah. So I hope you enjoy your vacation, your staycation. And if you do go anywhere, let us know, man. I like to hear about vacations. I don't get to travel too much, especially now I got 2 young kids. It's just become 4 times more expensive, and you waste a lot of time, and you got to really have everything dialed in. Our family's huge. We go on vacation. It's hard to do what anyone wants to do because there's like 12 of us being pulled in all different directions, which is fine. Lots of variety always happening. Always something happening. 27 people in the house, and we only got 3 likes, everybody. Subscribe. We're on the road to 500. Double tap your screen. If you click the 3 dots at the top of your screen, 3 dots at the top of your screen will bring you to the thumbs up. And if you're new here, and you're just subscribing, make sure you turn on all notifications for this channel. Otherwise, you won't know when we do these lives. This one's boring, but you'll miss the good ones too when we do the good ones, because I barely schedule those ahead of time. Very impromptu, my life. Used Creighton. Hey, check out Facebook Marketplace, Big Izzy. Facebook Marketplace. If you hunt, you can find some crazy. There's a lot of people I learned that are just lazy or have money to go buy a new car when they break it. So they do that, and then they put the old one on the marketplace. You get it real dirt cheap just because they don't want to fix anything. And it's kind of ridiculous. Hey, good morning. Chronos? I keep hearing about those. I don't know what a Chronos is. I feel like I do. I don't know. Can't think what that is. Chronos. Is that an RC car? Is that something else? Chronos. Why do I feel like that's not an RC car? Why do I feel like that's like a 3D printer or something? Oh, Team Corrali. Okay. So it is an RC car. I really want some more Rolarlo cars. Those things look pretty sick. I want that ROG1 and that Omni Terminator. I also want that rally car. Sheesh, that rally car is insane. 186S, is that what that says? Nice. Oh, I do know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about now. I've heard the Chronos so much. Somebody had one of those at the hobby shop the other day. I was looking at it like, what is that? That's where I heard it. But I didn't get to see the body. He didn't have the body on it. I just saw the chassis. But he had like a weird camera mount and a weird mesh bag to keep everything clean. And when he opened it up, it looked weird too. He had a bunch of custom stuff done to it. Yeah, I did actually see what you're doing to your Terminator. Come on, everybody, double tap your screen. Go to the three dots and click that thumbs up. It's been raining. It's gonna rain for like 2 or 3 days. I need the rain to stop. There's so much dampness and moisture in the air. I want to paint, but I don't. I want my paint to be perfect. Big Easy, I'll catch you later, boss. I'm gonna stream the Typhon later. If you miss it, watch for it to pop up later tomorrow. I'm also going to a hobby shop later after work. Gonna lay some, try to get some laps down with my Mini Z. Haven't decided if I go live there yet or not. We'll see. Shout out Blown Budget RC. He hooked it up with the system for my Typhon. So make sure you guys check out Blown Budget RC. He's who I went out bashing with the other day. He sent me that nice little invite to meet him up at the skate park, and man, what a good time. It was a fun time. We broke a lot of stuff. He's a bad influence, but we had a lot of fun. Can't wait to do it again. I blew his mind when he found out how old I was, though. I think he thought I was his age. Boy, was he wrong. I think I scared him a little bit when I told him I'm a full dad of 2 kids, 31 years old. A Gorgon 223? I hope not. I kind of hope they stop the 223 line and figure something out better. Because the 223 just isn't that fast. Like, they're good. They're cool cars. They're great beginner cars. But I'm past that now. I'm over that. The 223 is just too slow. The ESCs are garbage. Everybody's having issues with all those ESCs across the board on all the 223 vehicles. Um, whether it's overheating, um, just not working. Yeah, dude, the 223 lines are terrible. Just go. You could call Arma. That's what I was trying to tell you the other day. They weren't admitting it a few weeks ago, but now that the Granite, the Big Rock, wasn't there another one that just came out? Now that and it's not all of them. I shouldn't say it's all of them, but it's most of the new ones. If you call them, they'll even admit to you now. They'll tell you they're having an issue with 223 ESCs. So they're trying to figure it out. I don't know what the issue is. I think those things are getting too hot, frying them. So I called them yesterday, and the newest things that come out are all the 223s. And they told me without asking them about like the issues they're having or them be asking if they're backed up or anything. The guy said, I formally apologize. We are very behind, which they have never said to me before unless I like dug for the information. Like, why is my stuff taking so long? They're like, I'm sorry, we're just a little behind or we're short staffed or blah, blah, blah. Feed me their excuses, which is valid. It's okay. I'm not mad about it. But this time he was very forthgiving with the info. He's like, yeah, we're behind, we're short staffed, blah, just whatever reasons he said, you know. Yeah, they're having a lot of manufacturer issues too. Good morning. Good, how are you? Me too, every day. Every day. Lately. Yeah, I don't own any of the 223 stuff, Fanatic, because I heard they're having issues, so I'm trying to stay away, but I really want the 223 Granite. Eventually I'll get one. Waiting for price drops after these price raises they just did. I know it's going to come eventually. Springtime sale or something. Small sale. Then I'll try to get one of my store sales going with whatever sale they have going on and hopefully save a few bucks, you know? My store is good at keeping that stuff stocked. There's like 20 of those things sitting on the shelf. Big rocks and granite. They were having problems with all the Groms too, the 2-in-1 BLX ESCs. No one was believing me, but I've seen at least 10 of those Typhons come back in the shop. Same thing with the Mojave. The Mojave is not perfect. Everyone talks that thing up. The ESCs, Arma ESCs are just bad, guys. Arma ESCs are just bad when they're not working. When they work, they're great. But when they're not working, they're terrible. And it's the problems they have. It's just weird defects, you know. That's what sucks about it. You sit there blaming yourself, and then you realize, oh man, it's just a shitty part, shitty manufacturing, mass produced. But I'll tell you what, when all that stuff's working in sync, it's like some of those motors, because of those ESCs they're using, go so fast. And if you hook them up to another ESC, you're not gonna get that. So like, I don't want to completely trash Arma. They just need to figure out what the defects are that's ruining these ESCs out the box. Because I've seen people run one pack through them and then the cars are done. They're not jumping them or nothing. They're just, the cars don't want to work. I mean, it's crazy to me too, Chris. But I've seen it with my own eyes. I heard people talking about the Typhon catching on fire before I seen it. And then I actually seen one come in smoking. Like buddy was running around outside the hobby store and he came in like, what happened? On a dry day, it was like 40 degrees out. The thing died. Overheated and died. He was running the Spectral Smart Pack in it. It shouldn't happen. They do run hot. No, they do run hot. But they should know, that's another thing. Like some of them run so hot that that's the issue. The temp control is like seizing them up. So there's a few of those trucks that don't even have fans in them. Like why? Just put the fan in there. It's gonna help. Maybe it was too much. That little bit of weight was making it overheat even more. I don't know. Yeah, they definitely need better fans, dude. Definitely. You got 20 people. Double tap. But I haven't had any of these issues I'm talking about yet. So luckily, except on the Mojave. But I'm not gonna lie, I caused that. My Mojave thought he could fly the other day. Just right now, or like what? Didn't you just didn't you just fix that? Or you're saying like before you fix it, that's what was going on? I've heard that vortex, which is crazy because every time I looked at it, it looks like one of my. I put it up there in my brain as one of my favorite armor cars, but I stayed away from it because every time I do look it up online, it's like a Reddit post about like why is my vortex not working? I almost bought that boost, that vortex boost, just because it was so cheap at my store a few weeks back. But yeah, a lot of people have issues with the vortex too. Listen, you're gonna have issues, but some of these issues are just too common. And the fact that they know about them or they don't do a recall, like it's too much money for them to do a recall and just make it right, put the right part in there. And they just want you to warranty it all, like which is fine too, but they should just do a restock, pull everything off the shelf, fix it, restock it. I don't know. They need to figure some stuff out. They have a lot of manufacturing issues. I talked to one dude in person at a Arma or Horizon hobby event, and I was asking him about just simple things like shots and diffs and why are these even on back order? Like they're in every car. That's a common part that people are gonna want, especially if your stock ones suck. He's like, yeah, we got to keep switching manufacturers, and then a new manufacturer's got to get reset up and figure it out, and then they got something wrong, so they got to draw it back or scale it up, and they just have way more issues than you know, guys. It's kind of crazy, but if they're having those kind of issues as like the second biggest RC company in the world, imagine what the little guys deal with, you know? I gotta drive them. The Big Rock is a cool truck, just a little too wide and low for me. Now, if that thing sat another inch higher, I'd go Big Rock all day. But the Granite is one of those cars since I got into RC that I've always wanted. I went with the Groms and held off from the Granite just for money's sake because I knew what I would do to that Granite if I had one. I'd be breaking it every day, rebuilding it because that's just how I am. So I stayed away from it, and I also stayed away from it knowing I had an insider tip from Horizon like 8 months ago. Maybe not 8, like 6 months ago, that a new Granite was coming. So I'm like, screw it, I'm not gonna do anything if you guys are changing the diffs and all of that stuff, you know. But I'd say the Granite 223. Like if I had them both in front of me right now, and someone was like, "Which one do you want for free?" Grabbing the Granite, and I'm gone. Which one do you like more, Chris? Which one would you get if you had one of each in front of you and it was free? It's being offered to you for free. Which one would you get? That goes for all you guys. Granite 223 or Big Rock 223? Let me know. Get up and do a lap here, and I'm actually gonna put a poll on the screen. So if you put your answer in the chat, make sure you click it in the poll. It's just a Granite, Chris, but it sits low and the arms are wide and it's got huge tires. But the new Granite, I think, actually has bigger tires now. The tires on the Big Rock are just like more narrow, but they're thicker, I believe. Look one up. Take an educated guess. I haven't seen them both run in person. I've only seen the Granite run in person. I've seen the Big Rock in person, but I haven't seen it run. Ooh, gotta zoom back out. Spring Lady, good morning. This man making corn. Oh, sorry. Hey man, on the phone. He said, "Don't talk to me. Talk to me. I'm on the phone." Trust me, it's the Granite all day. Trust me. You're gonna look at the Big Rock and be like, "Yeah, that's the one." But then you're gonna run them and probably be like, "Oh, I should have got a Granite." All right, y'all. The poll should be up on your screen there at the bottom. Make sure you click it, add your answer. 15 people in the house. Double tap your screen. Subscribe if you're new here. We go live all the time. We're constantly posting. I got a short posting every day for the next 8 days. Hopefully that'll be a common thing. It'll be every day for like the next 8 months, hopefully. And then I have videos coming. I just need to do a lot of editing. So when you subscribe, make sure you go to that all button and you turn on all notifications. You got to click that bell and turn them all on so you know. Helps so much. So let's see. We got 50-50 split. I'm going to click Granite. Oh, it doesn't let me vote on my own poll. I forgot about that. We got 2 on Granite, we'll say, and 1 on Big Rock here, you know. Happy hump day. All right, back to it. Hey, you see, I come prepared, you know. I try it. Got all my mini Z stuff in there. Beautiful. Beautiful. We got 3 boats. Uh-oh, we're all tied up again. Don't forget, I'm on the Granite, so we're all tied up again. I get the polar close, dang it. I lost chat. There we go. Get my charge plug back in. Get the zoom right. RC Fanatic, you let me know about the zoom, okay? Get you pointed here. See, I gotta get up on the machine. RC Fanatic, you let me know. I have a mount. I'm on a mount. You know those ones you put in your car that just kind of clip to your fan? It's one of those. One of those. Just slides in your fan, you tighten it up, and it holds on. Got it. Got it clipped to something weighted. But I had to put it far away from me. If I put it on this one up close, it'd be shaking every time I kicked. You wouldn't even see what's going on. I think we'll stream till at least 9:30 today, but who knows? We might go way longer. See how the stream keeps going. We're keeping a good average of 15 to 25 people right now, so I appreciate you guys all for being here. I hope everybody's having a great week. What have you guys done this week? You guys do anything special to your RC cars? You get anything new that you're excited to run? I know Chris said he fixed up a bunch of stuff. He's got a spur gear for his Gorgon coming. He's got his Vortex ready to go again. Dio, what's up, Dio? Welcome in. Double tap, subscribe, turn your notifications on, because we're live, baby. But you won't know the next time we're live if those notifications aren't on. You won't see all the carnage that we did over the Havoc, too. Or, Jesus, can't make words. You won't see all the havoc and carnage I caused over the weekend that's about to post the next couple weeks either. If your notifications aren't on, you'll miss all out on that. Yeah, Vortex Skate Park Bash. Hey, after my stream today, guys, I'm going to hop over to Chris Rodriguez. He goes live in a couple hours. Chris, what time you going live today? I know you usually go live about 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. Eastern, right? Let us know. Make sure you guys all check out Chris Rodriguez. I watch him almost every day. He goes live at the skate park almost every day with some controlled skate park bashing. He's a great driver. I love watching him slide all over those ramps. He's done some cool stuff to his Mojave too. He put drift tires on it. So he goes and he drifts up to the top of the ramp and he comes up and goes down and transfers. It's crazy. 1 Eastern. So at 12 p.m. Central, everybody check out Chris Rodriguez. He'll be live bashing. And then after that, I'll be live. So Chris, send them back to me, boss. When you're done, send them back to me. I'm gonna rip that Typhon out just for a few minutes because I don't have the right battery. My Typhon system has an XT60 connector. I have one XT60 battery, and it's for my 18 scale car, or my 14 scale buggy. I'm sorry. And it's not meant for a 1.8. It's not gonna last very long. But we'll be able to at least make sure it's running proper today. So yeah, everybody, check out Chris Rodriguez, LCRC. Garage. RCLC Garage. I got it right today, Chris. You know what I'm saying? I say that first part, and then the second part, it's like a brain fart to me. I don't know why. The LCRC makes my dyslexia kick in. Chris usually does what he can to get out and hit a live, man. I'm pretty sure he's usually working. He pops out of work just to hit that live, so give him the props. He inspired me to start doing the same thing. I used to never go live at work or do anything. Saved it all for after work. But then I realized I was losing sleep doing that. Can't be losing no sleep. Oh, you the man, Chris. You the man. No, you. No, you. Chris, you don't play Rocket League, bro? You should start playing Rocket League. I think we'd have a lot of fun. Like I said, I might even download that Call of Poopy soon, just so I can play with you, man. Be cool. I like gaming. I game a lot. Not as much as I probably should anymore, but I found new hobbies. And it's hard with my kids. On your Switch? Oh no, you can't be playing on your Switch though. That's whack. I tried playing that game on my Switch once. It felt terrible. The response time is not the same as like playing it on Xbox or PC. I don't really play on PC, but I have. Yeah, I believe it. I don't know. Call of Duty just doesn't enter. It's not as fun as it used to be to me. Like shooters just aren't as fun anymore for me. I don't really like the fast-paced shooters anymore. I like the slow-paced stuff. I played like Rainbow Six Vegas 2 is my favorite game of all time. I hate the new one. Siege sucks unless you're playing it competitively. There's like a good aspect there for that, but it's nothing like the old games. I really like not the Division. Tom Clancy Wildlands. That was a cool one. Breakpoint was pretty cool. Wildlands was better though. Boss man by the walk up terrorized me. You guys ready? Here's some real smart comments. Maybe. Hopefully it'll be just a good morning. Siege is a cool game, but like it's not a casual game, unfortunately. And they ruined all the casual aspects. Like they used to have a cool training mode. Now it's training mode for comp. Don't get me wrong, it looks good, it plays good, but it's not like the old ones. If you ever played any of the old Rainbow Sixes, you'd see why I'm complaining. And I just have strong opinions. I hate to be negative. I just have strong opinions. I like what I like. I'm not shitting on what other people like. You know what I mean? To each his own. That's why they make multiple games. Otherwise, they'd just make one game. I used to play a lot of PUBG. I still play Fortnite from time to time, but The grind, I have to want to grind to play that game. I have no interest ever of just like playing that casually. I play that one pretty hard when I get into it. Morning. Oh, I didn't remember. Had two screaming kids, okay? I bet you forgot things too. Well, what do you? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to hold off on Hillman for a week or two because we just shipped and this is really hot, or like, do I need to put someone else here when I go? Okay, at least one skid. Okay. I think I think we gotta order those boxes. It's just not when we do a mixed skid like that. It's not working out. There's so much weird negative. Just look at it. We tried to make it work, but even George said this felt like a big waste of time. So okay, like twist. Oh, for cat. So just leave her over there. Okay. There you go. We got 5 votes. Who's winning? Someone tell me. I'm not taking my glove off the click. What do we got? 5 votes. Someone tell me. Don't forget about my vote. We technically got 6. I'm voting for the Granite. So are we tied? Or do we got 2 for Granite, 4 for Big Rock? What's going on there? So I not this department that I'm in, but the department where you guys see me bagging, I run that one. And 2 people just came back from vacation, so they got stuck somewhere else because they're behind in that department. And then got some family stuff going on. One of my coworkers is family, so he's just out for today. Big Rock winning. Uh-oh. Yeah, dude, the Big Rock just looks better, Chris. That's the thing, man. That thing just looks better. And after some upgrades, I think it is probably better. But I just love the Granite. I'm very biased to the Granite. Oh, Granite 40, Big Rock 60s. So don't forget, did you guys add my vote though? Because it doesn't let me vote. So my vote's on the Granite. I think we're tied then. We got 3 and 3. Is that what's going on? So like it only says 5, but we really got 6 if you count me. I'm voting for the Granite all day. I ain't changing. Big Rock's cool. I just like to look at it. I don't know. I'd rather drive a Granite. I also people are gonna hate me for this. That gunmetal Granite is beautiful. The blue one's cool. I don't even remember what the other color was. Must not have been very memorable. And then they got that gunmetal one. I want that gunmetal one. Don't worry, guys. I'll have a Granite here in a few days in the form of a Gorgon monster truck rear-wheel drive. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. Oh, did I say that out loud? You guys aren't supposed to know that. Don't tell anybody. I think the first short finally posted last night about the clear Granite body, so people know. But I have a surprise coming up for the Gorgon. The Gorgon's going under a full transformation after it gets the arm repairs. Got a new body clips coming. It's got a new paint job coming. The wheelie bar got put on and used for like all of 2 minutes. So y'all will see more of that. I have new tires coming. I have a light kit for it. I don't know how I feel about putting a light kit on it though. Because I am going to break it. I'm going to bash everything up. That light kit, it's going. What's up, everyone just joining? Make sure you guys click the poll at the bottom. Leave your vote. You like the Granite 223 better or the Big Rock 223 better? And you don't have to drive it. We're just talking based off what Horizon and Arma has fed us, and all the content you've seen over the days of it being out. Which one do you like better? Double tap your screen, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you click that little bell icon when you subscribe and turn your notifications on. Some brownies. Hey, if they're special brownies, RC, make sure you pass some my way, you know? Have a great day, boss. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the fun zone tomorrow if I don't see you again today. Let's see, we got 5 likes. That means 5 of y'all standing on the wall again. Double tap your screen, everybody, as you're scrolling by. We're going to zoom back in a little bit. I'll put that there. You can kind of see what's happening a little better. RC Fanatic making special brownies for the team, you know? Chris, what's the weather like over there today, boss? You got good weather? Because we don't. Our weather's been terrible. We're supposed to get snow again. Snow. That groundhog done pissed me off this year. So besides RC, any of you guys got any other hobbies? I've been watching this guy on YouTube. His name's The Paper Engineer. He's become my favorite YouTuber recently. He's about 70-something years old. 80, lucky. It's like 30 outside here. And rainy. Yeah, but anyways, Paper Engineer, he makes models out of what you call chip paper. And chip paper is like a Ritz Crackers box or a cereal box. So you're going to want to say cardboard, but it's not cardboard. It's like a special material similar to cardboard made out of paper. It's called chip paper. Very similar to cardboard. It just flexes a lot different, holds up a lot different. It just uses that, what you find in your house as you're throwing out food, and Elmer's glue. It's a really cheap hobby. Every once in a while, he always paints and adds like strings like to move doors and stuff like that. Again, very cheap. He'll add like little lights. Again, very cheap. You can buy little cheap lights for the small things he does. Very cheap. Couple bucks a light. Yeah, it's really cool. So I've been thinking about getting into that. Cars, just real cars in general, right? Like I see you going to the cars and coffee events. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, I always see you posting cars. I like cars, but I'm not mechanically inclined at all. It's kind of why I started playing with RC cars. Because I'm not mechanically inclined. I felt like I needed to be somewhat. And now I know how to solder now. I didn't know how to solder before. It's not a great job. I don't know how to clean up the area or nothing, but all my connections always work I need to learn how to use flux. No one ever taught me. In the videos I've watched, everyone's doing it a little different, so I just don't use it unless I'm cleaning my tips. Louis Fix It. Shout out Louis Fix It. Make sure you guys check him out. Click his eBay link. Click his Facebook link. This man got the coolest light kits on the market right now. So very simple for what they are too. Easy to install. And it's a very, very simple kit. I don't want to downplay it by saying it's simple, but it's simple as in anybody could put it in and it's going to make your car look extravagant. So check out Louis. Louis Fix It. Yeah, so my brother-in-law is really into mini bikes. I'd like to get a mini bike in the next couple of years. Get my kid into that so we could start doing that stuff as like a family. But I'm not mechanically inclined. He'd be fixing all my stuff. So I'd like to, get a little mechanically inclined and then start with a cheap mini bike or something, or a go-kart like you said. I appreciate that, Louis. Thanks for coming in while you were in a meeting. That's some big respect right there. Yeah, I'm just grinding at work myself, boss. Trying to get the YouTube grind going while I do the real grind. Multitask. Time's been short lately. I've been crunching time like numbers, Try to utilize my time as best as possible. I'm very bad about time management, and I'm trying to be better as I get older. So I'm kicking a spring. There's a pedal down here below this. I'm kicking it, and we're putting loops on the spring. So it starts out like this, no loops. You see, no loops at the end. Stick it in the hole, twist it till it stops, kick down, get a loop. Same thing on this end, no loop. Put it in, twist it, stop, kick, you got a loop. Don't ask me what it's for. I don't know. Could be for anything. Could be for an RC car. Highly doubt it. But some of these springs in here are for sure for RC cars. And we make coils. There's coils in all your fans, all your electronics. I tried to show you out quick, but Buddy was on the phone when I walked over there. The guy that makes all the coils. So I don't want to be bugging him. What do you think, Louis? If you haven't put your vote in yet, you think the Big Rock 223 or the Granite 223? I think the Granite 223. Seems like everyone else is thinking the Big Rock. It doesn't let me vote on my own poll. Yeah, thanks, Louis. That's all I do all the time. But I just got told I'm waiting for a new shipment of something to come in the door, and as soon as that comes in the door, it's got to be packed. So I'll be pulled off this job to go do another job. I'm only staying live for another 10 minutes anyways. Got a few things I got to do away from the phone, so we've been live now for over an hour. I appreciate everyone coming in and taking the time to hang out. Make sure you guys double tap your screens. Go to the three dot at the top right. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And turn your notifications on so you know when we're posting. We got a short coming every day. Every day we got a short posting. So you're looking for the entertainment. It's right here, baby. Yeah, I don't have either one either. We were just talking. We were going based off of content we've seen, the information Horizon and Arma has provided us, and our own personal opinions. So, based off of what I've seen and heard, I'd say the Granite. After upgrading, if you do some major upgrading, that Big Rock will probably leave that Granite in the dust. But out the box, I'd say the Granite 223 for me. The Big Rock just sits, it don't sit high enough for me. I want that car to sit an inch higher. It's in the name, Big Rock. Should be bigger. You heard? But I get it. I get it. I like both. I'm not hating on either. I like both. But if I had one in front of me, this is what I told the crew. If I had both in front of me, one of each, in the color that I liked for each. And so they were like, it's free, pick one. I'd be like, man, give me that granite. That ain't even a question. I'm out. Peace. Throw the big rock away. I don't need it. It just looks good. It looks real good. I think it looks better than the granite for sure, but I don't know. Let me T-bone. Let's put them up to the T-bone test, all right? We'll put the big rock down first and then T-bone it with the granite. And if it survives, then I'll vote for the big rock. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still gonna like the granite. That big rock body though, man, that thing is just mean looking. They did such a good job on that big rock series. They've always looked so clean and angry. I like a mean looking truck. Kind of reminds me of a big Ford Raptor, you know, just with different lights. Louie, I've been slacking on getting that light kit open because I want to make an unboxing video, but I feel like just unboxing the lights and then not actually installing them is weird. So I thought I'd tell you that. I am going to make an unboxing video, but then I'm going to cut it into a light install video as well, I believe. And then hopefully break that into like a good short breaking down like what's in the box. That way I could cut it into a few things for you and tag you multiple times. I appreciate your patience, boss. I really can't wait to get those things on my Gorgon when I have a chance. So I just broke the Gorgon. I was like, I had it planned in my head. The next night I'm gonna open up that Louis light kit. There ain't nothing going on. Take some videos. I'm gonna install it all in one. Edit the video that same night, and then bam, I took it out on my lunch break and broke the arms. So there's no reason to do any upgrading to that thing right now until I get those arms in the mail. And one set is back ordered for months, it looks like. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can find them in a shop. I'm going to try to pick them up tonight if the shop has them. Got to go back through my emails and see if the lower got sent or the upper got sent. But one of them was in the warehouse and one of them was not. So. Yeah, for sure, Louis. It definitely brings better content. I suck at making long form videos, man. I'm trying my best here. I'm getting there. Lots of practice, man. I've never been one. I'll tell you what. All throughout school, if I had to do a stand-up speaking presentation, best believe I was sick on that day, boss. I was not showing up to school. If I had to stand up and do a whole presentation about anything or a speech or whatever, I was not showing up to school. So it takes a lot for me to get on here and start talking, I'll tell you. Really getting out of my shell with this YouTube stuff. Chris, don't put the lights, get a good strong LED strip from Louis. For sure, Louis, if I don't see you again today, I will for sure see you in the fun zone tomorrow, boss. I hope you have a great day. Hope you have an even better week. Thanks for joining in. Chris, check out Louis when you get a chance. He's got light kits for sale. They're pretty strong. You put his underglow kits on your chassis, hide them up under the body. That way you're not banging them around. They should be all right on the chassis because your wheels are going to, for the most part, take all the damage right before it hits your chassis. So, because it's got those nice big wheels on it. But the thing about it is, if you put lights on that Gorgon body, I promise you they're not going to last. I have a surprise, like I said. I'm changing my Gorgon body. My Gorgon is not going to have a Gorgon truck body on it anymore. I bought a new one. So the lights should hold up, and I plan on reinforcing the body so much that they should hold up. So unless a solder breaks or something like that. But yeah, I've probably, since I got into the hobby, have spent like $200 on lights and broke every single set except for my my cheap headlights that I buy, those don't ever break for some reason. They're really well put together. I could send you some links later on. I gotta dig way down through my Amazon to find them. And then the LED kit, the green LED kit I put on the bottom of my Gorgon, which I know you've, or not my Gorgon, the bottom of my Granite ground, which I know you've seen. Those things are nuts. Those things have taken a beating. And I hot glued them on. They held. I couldn't believe it. And they illuminate so far. And then if you buy some JSTs and just like positive and negative wire, you could rewire them up. Because for the Grom, I had to cut a piece off of the strip to use it. But the strip, I still had like four times, like the piece I cut off, I still had like 4 times that amount left. So I could put green lights on every single one of my cars if I want. I just gotta resolder positives and negatives to them and a JST plug. Thanks, Louie. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, Chris, you just gotta you gotta house them and place them right. So what I've done, I'll show you in the future, man. Maybe we'll just get on not Skype, but like FaceTime or something, and I'll show you. I take a shit ton of hot glue, and so Louis lights are a little different than the lights that I've previously bought, and I think mine were either Injora or some like off-brand Injora. But they're actually housed. It's not just like a bulb connected to a wire. They're actually housed. So all the solder and everything has heat sink around it. It's all real tight. And then I take those, I put holes in my body, get everything lined up, and I take a shit ton of hot glue around the back of it. And the hot glue takes all that shock and all that rattle, if that makes sense. Like that you're putting into those bodies, all that hot glue is absorbing a lot of that shock. It's supporting the body too. So like I'll put some in the corners of the bodies. You just got to be careful because if you overdo it, you'll cause stress. It'll crack right around that hot glue. But that's how I've gotten all those lights on my cars, man. You see, they last. I've only had one set go bad. It was in my green body. That's why you don't see the green body anymore because I have so much wire housed in there. I actually started tearing it apart this week. I have so much wire housed up in that green body that I plugged some cheap light in one day and it like I had one of the wires was flipped or something and it shorted everything out. It was like flashing all crazy and I unplugged it and plugged it back in and never worked again. So I have to take it all out and find the shorter. I'm sure there's something in there that still works, but that's the only one that's gone bad on me. And that's the one I used to take to the skate park, slam it on the ground like crazy. It lasted a long time. I'll see if I can find those light strips that I got, though. Those light strips, unless you pull the wire out of the solder, which is really hard to do because they put it in there good. Like it shouldn't happen from bashing. You might accidentally pull on it too hard and break it one day, but forgetting it's like glued on or whatever. But I'll try to find you a link for that because those light strips were cool that I got. They illuminate nice, and you could get them in any color you want. And they're multi-purpose. So if you find like you don't want to just use them on your RC car, like I say, you cut and wire and solder them, put them on anything, back of your TV, in your car, completely custom. Also, if you do get a chance, though, check out Louie Lights. He'll take care of you. He's pretty cool. Tell him I sent you if you do. He'll hook you up. He'll probably give you some stickers or stuff for free, or a free light kit just because I sent you. So it is 9:32, everybody. We've been live over an hour, almost an hour and a half. We're going to wrap it up here after I finish these few springs, because I'm going to have to transition somewhere else. And then Chris is going to be live in a few hours, so make sure you guys check out Chris Rodriguez. Actually, he should be live in about an hour and a half. I'm looking at it right. He'll be live bashing at the skate park. Chris, tell him what you bringing out today, boss. What time you going live? This is your chance, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe. Turn your notifications on so you know when we're live, posting videos, posting shorts, hanging out somewhere else. Double tap, subscribe, notifications on. Monsta RC. 1 East Coast, 12 o'clock Central, guys. Catch Chris Rodriguez at the skate park bash in the beautiful 80-degree and sunny weather. What's up, you sunny or partly cloudy over there today? The weatherman needs to know. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, wait till you see my weather. You getting out there a little late today, it sounds like. Usually by the time I'm about to stream, your stream's done. I'm going live at 1 o'clock Central, so 2 o'clock your time. If you're not doing anything, let me know. We could try to do that joint thing today. I'll try to set it up that way, so you let me know. I think you'll be back in work, right? And you don't got it. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you're talking about that first thing. I said, yeah, okay. Yeah, I've been trying to bring everything with me when I pop out of the house. Try. Like today, I got all my mini Z stuff, so I don't need to go home for nothing. You're done working? So do you want me to try to set it up for the both of us at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central? We'll say like 1:05, 1:10 Central. It takes me a minute. I gotta grab all my stuff, wash my hands. I'm pretty good about like not going to break early, so try not to be a nuisance, you know. Make the company money. Don't waste the company's money. Company man all day. Try to be. I need to make money in here. Bro, what? Uh-oh, 7. You got 7 likes. We better walk away and check this poll out quick. Step outside and do a little outro and get some nicotine. Awesome. I'll try to set it up. Whew. Well, it's like, did you see what I was doing to mine the other day? We're sending it 20 feet in the air and it survived. The dips just went bad, which we knew was going to happen. It was time. It was already going bad before that bash. I already had someone holding them to the side for me at the shop. I went and picked them up as soon as we finished bashing. So, all right, don't forget. Don't mix up your times. I'm going to say it one more time. 1:05 Central, 2:05 East Coast for you. So, around 2, expect to hear from me. Watch for some kind of notification. I'm gonna throw your name on the live, and hopefully it just works. You don't gotta do anything crazy. And if it doesn't, we could say we tried and figure out how to make it work later. So, anyone still in the house, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you're subscribed. Turn your notifications on. Double tap your screen. Go to the three dots for the thumbs up if you can't double tap. And this has been Monsta RC at work, baby. Thanks for watching. Check out my boy Chris Rodriguez. Check out my boy Louis Fix It. Grab you a light kit. Check out RC Fanatic. Check out Big Is. Looks like we have a tie, by the way. Because if I put my vote to the Granite here, which it don't let me, we'd be tied. So I'll let the Big Rock take it. We'll leave my vote out. All right, we'll let the Big Rock win. We'll let it win. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week. Have a good day. Monsta RC.